Manchester United fans, we finally got it right, at least for today. Our 10th Premier League win in the last 34 games, our third win this season in 7 matches, and finally, a clean sheet. Yes, you heard that right, our first clean sheet in a very long time. Now listen, I know some fans are saying, it's just one win, calm down, but let's be honest, after what we've been through, every good game feels like a Champions League night. So I'm not going to pretend I'm actually happy with this performance. But this video isn't just about the happiness. I'm going to tell you exactly what Amorim changed, the positive things we saw today, and a few negatives we still need to fix. So stick with me till the end, and if you're new here, hit that subscribe button, smash that like, because what we do here is tell the real Manchester United truth every single week. Today, Manchester United looked different. If you watched closely, you'd notice a tactical shift, a completely new approach. We've been saying it for weeks now, this formation isn't for domination, it's for controlled counter-attacking football. And finally, we saw that. There was less pressing, less unnecessary playing out from the back, and more discipline. Some fans might think, why are we sitting back? Why not press? But listen, that's exactly the change we needed. This formation, the 3-4-2-1, works best when you play transitional football, defending smartly, waiting for mistakes, and then hitting teams on the counter. That's what Crystal Palace have been doing perfectly. And now Amorim is finally understanding it. When you don't have a strong midfield to dominate possession, stop pretending you do. Play to your strengths, and today, we finally played 2 hours. Now, did you notice that run that almost cost us a penalty? That's the weakness of playing a high line in this system with 3 men back. You've got 3 centre-backs, and if just one of them mistimes a step, the opposition plays a ball in behind and boom, you're exposed. That's exactly why I've been saying, stop pushing the line too high. We saw Sunderland trying that trick over and over, sending long balls behind us, and even though they didn't connect most times, the danger signs were there. We've got to be more careful, because Premier League teams will punish that every single time. Amorim wants to dominate games, I understand. But sometimes, domination doesn't come from possession. It comes from control, controlling space, controlling transitions, and controlling your weaknesses. That's what we saw glimpses of today. Now let's talk about that lineup, no Cunha? A lot of fans were shocked. Amorim said he wanted to rotate, and honestly, that's a good move. If you can't rotate the formation, at least rotate the players. But let me tell you the real truth behind that decision. Cunha has been a bit selfish in the final third. He's been going for personal glory instead of playing for the team. So Amorim dropping him? That was a message. Play for the badge, not the stats. And Mason Mount took that opportunity and ran with it. Mount was brilliant today. Always available, always making smart runs, and most importantly, he was unpredictable. He and Sesko kept switching positions, dragging defenders everywhere, and that's exactly how the goal came. I told you in my last video, in this system, the number 9 isn't just a goal scorer. He's a decoy, a distraction, a magnet for defenders to open spaces for the 2 number 10s. That's what happened today. Sesko pulled players with him, Mount found the gap, boom. Perfect execution. Let's take a moment from Mbeumo. What a player. The right wing was electric. Him and Ahmad were combining like they've been playing together for years. And here's what makes Mbeumo special, he doesn't rely on flashy stipovers or constant dribbles. He beats players with intelligence, 1-2 passes and movement. He doesn't try to humiliate defenders, he outsmarts them. He's efficient, simple, and incredibly effective. And that's something we've been missing since the days of Valencia, a wide player who moves the ball with purpose. Now let's be honest, the midfield was empty again. We all saw it. Sunderland dominated the middle of the pitch like they owned it. But here's the twist, it didn't hurt us this time. Why? Because we adapted. Instead of pressing high and leaving gaps everywhere, we stayed compact. We used a midfield block, not too deep, not too high. It's like saying, Okay, take the ball, but not the space. That's smart football. You don't always have to win the ball instantly, sometimes, you just wait for them to make the mistake. That's what I call intelligent defending. Amorim is learning, slowly, yes, but he's learning that the Premier League doesn't reward possession, it rewards discipline. And then there's Benjamin Sesko. What a performance from the young striker. You can feel his confidence growing. 2 goals in 2 games, sharper movement, stronger hold-up play, and better decision-making. He's starting to look like the striker we all hoped he'd become. He holds the ball well, links up perfectly, and works hard without the ball. That's crucial in this system. And when you see him celebrating, you can tell he believes now. For a striker, belief is everything. Let's talk defense, and that new goalkeeper, Lamens. What a debut! First game, first clean sheet. And let's be honest, that's not a coincidence. He looked confident, calm, and composed. He made crucial saves, commanded his box, and brought that stability we've been crying out for. It's early days, but if Lamens continues like this, we might have finally found a reliable man between the sticks again. The backline, too, looked much more focused. There was fight. There was organization. There was effort. And that's all we've been asking for, fight. Now, it wasn't all perfect. We're still struggling to defend wide areas, those crosses are coming in way too easily. We still have to improve our decision-making in the final third, especially on transitions. Too many times, we pick the difficult pass when a simpler one would have created a goal. That's something Amorim needs to work on, the decision-making under pressure. Because when we attack fast, one wrong decision kills the whole move. If we can fix that, we'll score for fun. So overall, a solid performance. Not perfect, but a step in the right direction. We defended better. We countered better. We worked as a team. But here's the million-dollar question. Can we do it again? Can we play like this away from home? Can we keep the same discipline, the same shape, the same hunger when the crowd isn't behind us? Because that's the real test. We've only won home games this season, now it's time to show that this new Manchester United can fight anywhere. If we can keep this intensity, build on this confidence, and fix those small weaknesses, then, finally, we might be seeing the beginning of something better. So that's my take, Reds. A huge 3 points. A clean sheet. And a glimmer of hope. But remember, one win doesn't mean the problems are gone. It means progress. If you enjoyed this breakdown and you want more real talk, make sure to like this video, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss my next upload. Because here, we don't sugarcoat Manchester United. We tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the football truth.